De-stressing for the
Christmas,
holidays.
yeah.
Okay, before you jump into it, do the holidays stress you out?
Sometimes. I feel
They
like
do?
leading
Okay.
up to it does.
It does. Like, did the preparation?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Travis, stress?
No, it does not.
Yeah.
It does not.
I'd have to say it doesn't really stress me. The only thing, it's not really stress because of the holidays. It's just, this is my super busy time of the year and I'm working so much. And I mean, working a lot doesn't stress me, but it's just.
Yeah, I think that's probably the only thing. That it's a time crunch.
Yeah.
So a lot of work has to get done in a
Right.
little bit of amount of time. That's probably like the biggest thing about the
Yeah.
holidays.
All right, but Sarah, I know a lot of people get stressed.
They
People
do.
have issues with the holidays.
I think it's a big deal for like whoever the homemaker is
Yes.
at a household.
It's a lot of
It's a lot of
stress.
pressure.
It's a lot of pressure. That's
Yeah.
it. Okay, lay
So
it on
I
us.
feel that just because I have a child and stuff. So, but anyways, I was looking on the internet and I found this like little article. I don't know if you have it.
Yeah, we did. It should be that first one, Trey. Yeah.
Yeah, I found this little article and I thought it'd be a good idea to talk about it because I feel like
it's very pertinent.
the holidays goes by so fast and you can overcommit yourself, and then before you know it, you're back at work and you literally haven't taken a moment for yourself.
Okay.
So I thought we would talk about it.
Let's do it. I'm ready.
So the first things first from this article, to acknowledge your feelings, like acknowledge the fact that
you're getting overwhelmed, or you're.
Yeah, just acknowledge that you're getting overwhelmed, or just I think another part of this is to, where did it go?
As they say, like realizing you have a problem is the first step in correcting it.
But like already acknowledging the fact that you are going to be stressed out for the holidays.
Like you're planning for it.
Don't try to like tell yourself, okay, we're not going to get stressed out this year. Like just know that like it's going to happen and then it'll go away.
Got it.
It's not going to be forever.
No denial.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So that's like the first thing to do. The second thing to do is really just set boundaries. Don't, like when somebody's like, hey, do you want to go to this holiday party? You're allowed to say no. Yeah. For sure.
We actually did that. We had one weekend, I think it was 2 weekends ago, and we literally had a holiday party Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
And we didn't make them all.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to. I think there was 2 in one night too. So it was like 4 holiday parties in one weekend. I think we made 2 of them. We were planning to go to all of them, but it's like it's just too much.
Same.
Yeah.
Like I think in December, like we've had to do something every weekend, and it's just like you realize that you didn't even get to relax at all before Monday comes, and you have to work again.
Yeah,
so
I know.
It's crazy.
I know that exact feeling where it's like you want to do stuff on the weekends, but sometimes you do stuff on the weekends and you're just not refreshed.
Yeah.
And then you roll right into like a busy week.
Tired.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It is crazy.
Yeah, learn to say no. I like that one.
And then another thing you can do to like just get yourself excited and not so much stressed is to create a new tradition.
Oh, we were just talking about traditions.
With your family or friends or something, something that might be actually relaxing or something that prioritizes self-care, which is like another aspect of this list. So maybe you could, instead of like going out with your family or your friends, you could stay in and watch a movie. You could stay in and like do something that's more relaxing and not so going out, getting dressed up, going through hustle and bustle.
That puts stress on you.
Yeah. Something that's a little bit more relaxing. The next part would be to seek support. But
ask for help.
I personally don't get that stressed out to where I have to seek support unless I'm just need to vent to like my friends or something.
Sure.
But I think that that's always a good thing, especially if you like get really overwhelmed.
Yeah, I mean, asking for help is never a bad thing.
No.
It's not a sign of weakness.
And there's so many opportunities to call like online therapists and stuff. So that's really a effective way to get help if you really need it.
Yeah. But anonymously, like if you don't want to talk to like friends or family, there are some great telemedicine things now for that type of stuff.
Truly. And the next is to plan ahead. That's kind of what we were talking about before. Like know that you're going to be stressed out probably for like maybe 3 days, you know, Christmas Eve, Christmas, and then maybe the next day, you know.
There's a light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah. And honestly, it's like, I think my like plan ahead process is like, I know that Christmas Eve is going to be kind of a little bit stressful. Christmas Day probably will. But like the 26th, my plan is to kind of just like get everything cleaned up a little bit, scoop it up, get everything back to like semi-normal, not like put away decorations or anything, but then just like literally relax.
Chill.
Yeah, put on Harry Potter or something, and
you're a Harry Potter fan?
I love watching Harry Potter.
Okay,
They're like Christmas movies.
I did not know that
honestly.
about Sarah. She's a secret Harry Potter fan.
I love it.
Okay, very good.
One of my favorite things to do is just to watch Harry Potter movies, like mindlessly.
Okay.
That's like my self-care thing, is to sit my butt on the couch and just
like watch Hogwarts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Trey, you Harry Potter fan?
I used to read all the books.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
Okay.
when I came, we had to do summer like book reports. My mom made us do summer book reports, and I chose Harry Potter.
That's cute.
That's good. Yeah, I missed that. I was just like.
Is your mom a teacher?
She used to be a teacher. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's very teacher-esque.
Yeah.
She used to be a teacher.
Yeah. We already went over this, but limit commitments. But that's just another way of saying no, and another way. Just try not to overextend yourself, and try not to just
like stress yourself out more by just stretching yourself.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Yeah.
Realize that you're stressed.
Yeah.
Put those boundaries.
Don't try to be everything for everybody.
Absolutely. Yeah. You have to say no sometimes. I mean, it sucks. I mean,
and you shouldn't. And if somebody gets mad at you for not going somewhere, when you've said like, "Hey, I'm really stressed out. I can't do that."
you don't need that.
Yeah, then maybe they aren't for you, bro.
Yeah. Maybe they're not your friend.
Maybe you don't need about that. Okay. And then the last two things I think are really important is express gratitude and be thankful for even being allowed to be allowed out right now.
That's
the reason you're stressed out is because you want to
you're doing fun stuff.
Yeah, because you're trying to be with your friends and your family, and maybe you're stressed out about gifts. Be thankful for the fact that you can even buy gifts.
I think we
even
forget
if
that.
it's small.
We forget that a lot of times here, in the United States, that we're stressed out about like how great we have it. I mean, it doesn't mean that you can't be stressed out, but you're right. I mean, kind of look at the bigger picture. Be
stressed out, but be thankful that you even have that opportunity.
Yeah.
I heard somebody say one time, have an attitude of gratitude.
Ooh, I like that. Attitude of gratitude. That's a good one. I'm going to remember that. I'll put that one in the memory banks.
Yes. And then lastly, be patient with yourself. And
don't be too hard on yourself.
Yeah. And just have some empathy for yourself like you try to have for everybody else.
Right.
That's a good one.
I love it. Yeah. Those are great. You sit here and you listen to those and it's like, oh, obviously, but it's not obvious.
You're like,
But it's not obvious. You have to like hear it and remember it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's good to bring those things up because, it's very true, and all the literature will show that, the holidays are a stressful time for people, and people get depressed, and, mental health kind of suffers at times, and it's not always happy and joyful.
Yeah, and I was watching this, I was, scrolling through Reels on Instagram, and this guy was talking about how, like, when you are stressed out during this time, like, an easy way to just, like, center yourself again and to not be so outward with, like, everything and just get back to, like, what you're feeling and recognize it. He said to literally take a deep breath and just feel your fingers and then allow that feel the buzz.
Oh, it's almost like mindfulness.
Feel the buzz, the feeling at the end of your fingertips, and just let it, and try to get that feeling throughout your whole body. And it literally just makes you forget about whatever you were thinking about because you're trying so hard to feel like yourself.
That's like a really Zen mindful thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, love it. All right, Sarah, awesome segment. I'm gonna remember those things. I mean, even though
Stop going to so many parties, Dr. Bruce. Gosh.
I just feel like that's the thing to do in the holidays. But it does get a lot. Traveling a lot around is.
I'm just kidding. I like to go to parties.
Yeah, I know.
And be
fun.
Fancy.
Yeah, be fancy, dress up. All right. I think that is all the time we have for today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We really do appreciate it. Please leave us some comments. Let us know what you want us to talk about on the next episode of Nip Talk. We'll see you next week.
Bye.